Welcome back to Prison Architect. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Um, it is day 126. We had a prison guard get killed down here at the end of the last episode, which was a bummer. But from what I can tell, it did not impact our days without incident, even though. Wait, why does it not show the death in the past 24 hours? That's kind of bizarre. Because there was definitely a guard that died, but maybe it was more than 24 hours ago. I don't know. Bottom line is that was bad news. What's going on here? The hearse. So the hearse is here to get the dead body, which should be in the morgue over here. Where is it? Whatever. Maybe it's in the morgue over here. Looks like it might have been. I don't know. There's a blood stain right there. Oh, we missed tunnel search time. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think our... Okay, so they're bringing out the dead guy. Bring out your dead! Um, so we got a bunch of prisoners now here. We're at 185 out of 208 capacity. We actually have all but one medium security capacity full right now. So tomorrow we can bring in like 6 minimum security. The thing is, like, what we're going to have to do is kind of keep an eye on that situation as the day goes along. 2 deaths today? What is going on? Oh no, guys. There was apparently some sort of riot here. This guy is bad news. Solitary for 12 hours. Although he needs... Whatever. This is bad. Things are getting out of control. People are dying. Now we've... How do we still not have a penalty for that? Like, people are definitely dead. It just said 2 deaths today, and it only shows 1 for whatever reason. But this guy is trouble. He looks like a gang leader. And if we've got gang activity, we've got problems. We've got all kinds of people getting bumped up to maximum security as well. So we have... Ooh, look at this. We found a Polaroid of what looks to be a guard getting into it with some inmates here. And this guy's like, don't hit him. But we have issues right now. We've got behavioral issues is the problem. And I'm not quite sure what to do about it. Maybe we need to station a few extra guards in here. We've got them armed with tasers, don't we? No, not yet. But we're about to, and maybe that'll help. But this is not going well. We actually need to go to prisoners, and like these guys need to actually be rolled back down to medium security because I don't have anywhere to put them if they go up to max. So where are the other 2 maximum security guys? Let's go back to here. Robinson. He was one of our first guys, wasn't he? And then last but not least, Avrin. Where are you? Right there. So he needs to go back down to medium security. We can't have them in max security because I don't have anywhere for them. They could go to the holding cells and they would just stay there. That actually might not be a bad idea. You're going to cause trouble, you're going to go to the holding cell, and you're not going to like it because the amenities there are nowhere near as good as they are in your cells. But I think what we also might need to do is downgrade from dorms to cells. And this is a problem because we've got, 105 or 103 medium security inmates right now. out of 105 capacity. So I've got to get rid of some and start backing them down from dorms to cells slowly, but I think that's a strategy that we might have to employ. We'll let it ride for a minute and see if we can get things under control, but so far I'm seeing signs for concern. Now, we should see a big expense here in a second when tasers are finally ready to go in 3 hours. So that is a little bit of an issue because that's going to cost some cash to roll those out to all of our guards. Anyway, we'll keep trying to maintain some level of what's the word I'm looking for? Not where things are flowing, going as planned. What's that called? Normalcy, I guess, maybe. That's not the word that I'm looking for, but whatever. Who cares? I don't really know what would have set them off to attack the guard or whatever. That's really a bummer. Because obviously we've not had such issues over here. But it's because these guys are just not that big of problems. Over here, you're going to have some troublemakers. So if it's that bad at medium security, we got our work cut out for us if we go to maximum security. You know what maybe I should do is let's close intake to medium security. Empty out this side of the prison. Max it out on minimum security. So now we've got two big minimum security facilities that are identical. And then we come up with a new design concept for our medium security prison where they get far fewer amenities. These two areas will be my money-making machines, and the other areas will just be like a challenge for us to see if we can maintain control over the inmates. I don't know, but so far I'm a little bit concerned with how things are going down here. Which kind of stinks because, we've got guard presences all over the place, and you'd think that that would kind of keep things in check, but that has not been the case. We've got one requiring medical attention. It's probably their own fault. See, now they're bringing in 8 medium security. We don't want that. I want to bring in like 10 minimum security. So let's go to intake. We're going to freaking close that. I'm done with you guys. And now it's going to be 10 minimum security is what I want. Let's just go like this. Let's go. We'll set it for, just get it to 0. Now, we'll set it for 10 per day, since we're going to bring in 10, and then I'll just adjust it each day. But we're only bringing in minimum. And what's going to happen is, slowly but surely, we'll start weeding these guys out. And then what I think I'll do is make these... Actually, yeah, I can go ahead and just make this all shared. So let's do this. Well, let's wait. As we start getting rid of some of these guys, I will change these from... Why is there an orderly in here? No. Oh my gosh. I don't need an orderly in there, but I do need a guard. All right, anyway, as we start getting rid of medium security inmates, we'll start bringing in minimum and changing some of these dorms to shared. I'll have to change... Yeah, I guess I'll just have to change the dorms, honestly, because everything else over here is shared. Why is this all unlocked like this? Where these are blocked off, why are these not? Is it because it's a cell instead of a dorm? That's kind of weird, because that's the only thing that's different about those areas. Whatever. Alright, so we've got some free time here. We're still doing okay, even though there were deaths. they didn't hit me for the days without incident. It's still going up, although this income for it went down, which is weird. And then, yeah, you see there is a penalty there for our, at least our valuation. But I don't care about that. We're not going to sell our prison. It's dumb. You don't get the value of your prison back when you sell it. Like, what's that about? You just sell it, and the money goes into a black hole. The government takes it, and then you start over from scratch without the money for the prison that you just built. So I don't even know why they have that option in the game. It's kind of stupid. Unless I'm just missing something about how that works, but I don't think I am because I feel like we tested that. All right, coming up on time for our afternoon tunnel search. We have not had many escape attempts lately, and none so far on this side. They're more concerned with just killing people than they are trying to escape, apparently. But whatever. I'm wondering if the issues aren't because we've got... See, like, what's going on down here? Why are we all... There's a lot of congestion here. Everybody wants to hang out at the gym. Jeez. That was weird. Don't you guys have work to do? Like, get over here and do some reform programs. If they're not going to do the workshop stuff, then we definitely need to get them out of here. That's just kind of messed up. Another death. And I'll bet you, where was the death? Over here by the gym. Killed for being a snitch. Oh, he's ex-law enforcement. Oh, we got to watch out for that. Okay, so if we go to intelligence and go to informants. Ex-law enforcement. This is serious trouble. So here's what we're going to have to do. This guy's tough and extremely deadly. I think what we need to try and do is partition off a section for protective custody. So we're going to go like this. We're going to say these are going to stay medium security. These are going to go minimum security. These are going to be protective custody. Now, intelligence, informants. You, protective custody. Let's see, what else do we have here? I thought, okay, so ex-law enforcement. We're going to make you protective custody. I don't see any more except for the dead guy. And we can't really do anything about him. Oh, we got criminally insane over here. That's no bueno. All right, I think that's it. So let's move them to protective custody for now. Then the other thing that we're going to need to do is go to regime. And we've got some challenges here. So all of the medium, minimum, and criminally insane have the same schedule. Protective custody is going to have to be alternated to where they are not going to cross paths. Which unfortunately means they're going to be sleeping during the day and awake at night. So basically, whenever medium security wakes up, I want protective custody to be going back to their room. So like here they're in the shower. So this is where we're going to kind of start things. So when they're in the shower, they can still be out and about. But when these guys go to the yard, actually for when they're in the shower, let's have these guys going back to lockup. So you go to lockup, and then you're going to sleep for 8 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, you're going to wake up, take a shower, and go to the yard while these guys are eating. And then, actually, you know what? You're going to have lockup time, then shower. See, free time, I can't have them overlapping. This is bad. So, let's try and have lockup start there while they're in the shower. Because they're sleeping. Yeah. Okay. So then sleep for 8 hours. Then you're going to have to wake up, have an hour of lockup time, and then take a shower. Yeah. And then while these guys are working, you can go eat. And then I think you're going to have to go back to lockup. And now these guys are going to lockup. You can have work/free time. Work/free time. Then yard. Then eat. Then work/free time for 3 hours. And let's give them free time at the end of the day. While they're showering, they've got free time. They're coming out of the shower. These guys are going to lockup. Then they're going to sleep. It won't cross paths. This is the one where they could hypothetically cross paths, but it's going to be literally crossing paths. They won't be hanging out in the same area for the most part. So that's what we're going to do with protective custody. So far, I'm kind of disappointed with how this is going. This is not going to work. We can't intermingle. We just were not very well prepared to handle what's going on over here. No canteens accessible. Oh, because we have it. We have it as shared. Oh, it's because I have that as minimum security. That needs to be shared. That should solve that problem. Go away. Go away, triangle. There it goes. All right. So did we do our taser rollout? We did. I must have missed it. But whatever. We got a bunch of people exiting here. What's going on there? Why are they coming over here? Goodness gracious. Oh, it's because I don't have enough medium security for them. I'm an idiot. We can't do this yet. Bring him back. Bring him back. They just brought him over here, put him in this holding cell. Why didn't they put him in this holding cell? It's probably just whichever one they put him in, like whichever one was built first or whatever, kind of like offices. But that's just dumb. Because then there's no way for you to have a reception that is just for the new people arriving. It's always going to go back to this one where they'll do reception here and then take them to the other buildings. So I wonder, I mean, the bottom line is I don't know a way around that. I could undo this room and then remake it a reception, and then they would start using this one. But I need them to use both. You know, it doesn't solve the problem. Let's do a tunnel search. Jeez Louise, this is a just disaster of an episode right now. We still might be a little bit heavy on medium security inmates. Yeah, we've got some extras over here. Now, but I don't know why they won't put them in this one. That just doesn't make any sense. Can I make this? Yeah, we're going to make this. No, I don't want. I want minimum security only. Get them out of here. I don't want them in here. In here. This needs to be shared because over here it's for criminally insane and medium security. But this one can just be minimum security. There should never be insane inmates in here. So let's get them out of here and move them over to the other side. That's a start. Now, we've got 10 arriving. We actually have room for 10. That's what, 24? Bring them on. They're going to put them on this side. And that'll fill up, some of these dorms or whatever. But, objective for now is to just kind of try and maintain as much capacity as we can. Let's get them in here, find homes for them, and start getting rid of these medium security temporarily. We might figure out a way to make this work again, but we have to be very careful with informants on this side because of those issues with ex-law enforcement. You know what? Forget this minimum security nonsense. We're going to stick to our guns. Let's go. What, we have room for 10? Well, hang on. I got to go to deployment. Forget this minimum security nonsense. We're going back to medium over here. Now, we have room for 10 minimum capacity and 2 medium? What? Oh, it's because I have a bunch moved over to protective. So let's just move this down. Let's go to, hang on. Right there. Boom. I think that's right. No. That's what we want, but we need this to be a little higher to get 2 and 10. Let's do that. Now, what we need to start doing when we have intake, we've got to be looking to see if any of them are ex-law enforcement, and if so, immediately drop them into what's it called? Protective custody. Now, the other thing that we need to start doing is looking for potential CIs especially on this side. I don't care so much about this side because we have not had behavior issues with our minimum security inmates. Ooh, notebook page. Visuals. The game is presented top down. Whatever. Who cares? All right. It is time for our morning tunnel search. And then we've got some inmates arriving. We'll check the medium security to just look and see if there's any ex-law enforcement. We will try and isolate those guys. I think that might help because obviously that one issue there, they killed that dude because he was a snitch or ex-law enforcement or whatever, and they ain't having that. Snitches are in danger, but more so ex-law enforcement are definitely in danger. All right. Why can we not finish here? Door control system is functioning. Whatever, just stop it all. All right, where are our minimum security guys? We need to go like this. No issues out there, as far as we know. Does it show it to you right away, or does it only show you once they actually go and grab them? Like, see, question mark. What's up with that? Volatile. No, nothing. Okay. Well, that's good. So, excuse me. Still having issues with deaths each day, but that's okay. Ooh, look at the cash flow, guys. Ooh. Somebody sniffed out a tunnel over here. We're going to be doing a shakedown at 3 o'clock, but I'm actually going to go ahead and do another tunnel search at like 11 because there is definitely something going on there that the dog has sniffed out. So we'll keep an eye on that. We've got to keep an eye on the intelligence tab. Why is this guy changing sides? Can't change teams? This is dangerous. We got a legendary dude over here who's tough, deadly. What else does it say? Can't even tell. He's extremely quick and a gang member. No. That's this guy. All right, let's go ahead and kick off a tunnel search here. Somebody got busted with some stuff. Bunch of people getting busted by the metal detectors, trying to sneak out with some spoons or forks or whatever. We found a knife during our tunnel search, and some medicine, and a lighter. I don't really care about the lighter that much. Let's go ahead and kill the tunnel search. We got most of it done. Good enough. 3 o'clock we will execute a shakedown, and that could be dangerous. So let's just keep this tab pulled up for now. We want to keep... See, this guy is trouble. He's an instigator. I got to get rid of him. Why is this insane guy over here? Do I have this deployment? Yeah, we got that right. Whoops. So, we just need to watch for... Actually, let's look for snitches while we're at it. I don't see any... Gang member, deadly, quick, fearless. Tough, quick, fearless. This guy is trouble. Not seeing any snitches, which is fine. We are looking for snitches, and we're looking for... See, if I go to gangs, there's some definite gang activity going on, but not sure there's a whole lot I can do about that. It's only 4 against 3 here. Oh, it shows me who they are? No, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, it does. You see the blue and the green guys just highlighted up there. That's interesting. All right, prepare for shakedown. And in the meantime, we should probably start preparing for tomorrow's intake. Looks like we can bring in 3 minimum security and 1 medium security. So it's not much. Just like that. For right now. That might change between now and the end of the day. People dying or killing people or whatever. Jerk faces. Oh, shakedown! Do it! Watch the doors. All right, we're finding some paraphernalia or some contraband. I suppose it's good that we're finding it, but it's also bad that it's there. So there's that. Want to try and get this done. We'll get a nighttime tunnel search done because we need to find the tunnel that's over here-ish. And then once we get that knocked out, it's getting close to time to wrap up the episode. So it's not quite as smooth of an episode as I hoped, but I guess it could be worse. Oh, that's just the CCTV. It's okay that nobody watches that. My dog's barking at someone. All right, we're close to being finished with the shakedown. We found a bunch of booze. All right, let's go ahead and stop it. We still didn't find the tunnel, but it's there. They keep sniffing it out. So we're going to have to do another tunnel search tonight. See, this guy... Okay, we got the ex-law enforcement locked down. Still not seeing any snitches or whatever. But let's go ahead... Oh, here we go. This guy's fearless and a potential CI. So let's recruit him. That might help us identify escape plans and stuff, or death plots, like murder plots. If they're like conspiring to kill somebody or whatever, maybe he'll tell me, which would be awesome. All right. We are going to go ahead and do another tunnel search because this is making me really nervous. We'll do it at 8 o'clock. Actually, let's just go ahead and wait until lockdown time. No, we'll do it at 9. They go back to lockup, I want to say at 10 anyway. So, see, like this guy is now up to maximum security. And I don't have a home for you. So I got news for you, dumber. You're going to the holding cell. You're not going to have any fun there. Ben Dummer. Now, Ben Dumb is actually a guy from my hometown who has a band, if I'm not mistaken. Not that I'm like a fan or anything, but, and I don't really know why I'm telling you that, because nobody watching this has probably heard of the Ben Dumb. I think it's the Ben Dumb 5, but I don't know for sure, frankly. All right, go ahead and start the tunnel search. We're looking over in this general area. There should be one. We just got to find it. It's probably, like, why are they digging this way? Unless they're going like this and then trying to go down here. So it's probably coming from here and then over and then down, or going like this and then down. We didn't find it. But we're going to keep that menu open because we will be doing another one. How are we doing here? 3, and I can bring in 3 medium capacity, actually. So let's even that out. Yeah. So did I fix the deployment over here? I did. This needs to stay protective custody. I don't think there's any question about that. We're going to do another tunnel search around 1 o'clock, I think, to try and find this tunnel down here, and then we will wrap up the episode. So I'm hoping that moving these guys over to protective custody and keeping an eye on the intelligence tab will, help us keep these things in check. But so far, things have not gone well. All right. One more tunnel search, then we'll kill the episode, come back and start again on day 128. And we're already up over 100 grand. And if we keep racking up big time bucks, it won't be long before we start talking about, the construction of phase 3, aka building C. So that is going to do it for this episode. If you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.